Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is April, and in today's video I'm going to be testing out a bunch of new drugstore makeup. I have everything from ColourPop, Juvia's Place, Milani, Elf, NYX, so much new makeup I want to try out for you guys today. But before we get into today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. And also stay tuned because I have a bomb mascara that I tried out in today's video. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. This is the look that I created, and I cannot wait for you guys to see the products that I tried. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Okay, I'm going to start with face, and then we will finish off with eyes. So for primer, I do have this new primer from Elf. This is the Power Grip Primer plus 4% niacinamide. I do have the original one in my collection, but I haven't tried that one out yet. I was actually going to wait to use it for like a full face of Elf makeup, but then this came out, so we're going to go ahead and try this one out today. I don't have anything on my face right now. I didn't have time to like moisturize or anything like that, so we're just going to go straight in with this. And let me see if there's any claims on here. It says grip makeup and help even skin tone with this 4% niacinamide, blah blah blah. Texture brightens the look of dullness and provides an effortless glow for perfect makeup application. Direction: use fingertips to apply and pat into skin. Allow to set for 30 seconds to absorb and activate grip prior to makeup application. So we're just gonna go ahead and do what the instructions say. This is what it looks like again, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do that's what one full pump is. It is pretty liquidy because it is running down my finger, so I'll just go ahead and that is a lot, so one pump will be plenty. And I'm just gonna do this and then just pat it into the skin. I'm mainly gonna put it here in the T-zone, and then I'm gonna need a little bit more for my nose. I'm gonna use half a pump for my nose. I don't need a lot. Actually, not my nose, my forehead. That actually dried pretty quickly. It's already dried. It isn't as tacky as I thought it was gonna be, but it is kind of tacky, but not as bad. So if you don't like tackiness, you might still like this one, but it kind of looks like it, yeah, it took away the redness on my, wow. Is it me just going crazy, or did that really take away some of my redness on my face? Interesting. I don't know if maybe because I just washed my face right now, but my skin is actually looking pretty good than normal. Like usually my face is pretty red, but yeah, so far so good with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it sink in a little bit. While I'm letting that sink in, I do have this Juvia's Place foundation. This is the I Am Magic Natural Radiant Foundation. I have two different shades. Now, I forgot to mention, I did ask you guys here on YouTube as well as my Instagram on what products I should test out first, because I have a lot of products that I need to try out. But don't you worry, if the product that you voted for is not in today's video, it will be in an upcoming video, so stay tuned because I have plenty of videos to be filming for you guys. But yeah, so you guys voted for Juvia's, and like I mentioned, I do have two shades. The first shade is Giza, G-I-Z-A, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, 540, and then the other one is Cairo 600. So that's what this looks like. This is Cairo, and then this is the other shade. I'm gonna go ahead and have to take these out of the boxes and swatch it. So let me swatch it real quick on my hand, and then we can figure out which shade is best. These are the two shades swatched out. So this is Cairo right here, which was 600 Cairo right here, and then this is the other shade, I believe 540. Yes, 540. So this one does look like it will be a perfect match for me. This one does look a little bit too dark and orange, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Cairo. It's a good thing I got two shades because I just was not sure on the colors, but we'll go ahead and use Cairo today. I'm not sure if I want to use a sponge or a brush. Let's just go ahead and use a sponge since I have it already here ready for me. I've been using a brush lately from putting on foundations, but we'll just go ahead and use a sponge. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I did shake it when I was going to test it, but let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I want to maybe put some on my finger? Yeah, I'll do one pump on my finger and then I'll dot it. We'll do one side of my face just to see what it looks like. This might be a little bit too light, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do that much. I still have some on my finger, and then we're just gonna spread this out. Okay, so this is what one side is looking like. I will say this is medium coverage. I so far like the way it looks with a sponge. I will let you guys know it does have a fragrance. It smells like watermelon to me, but if you don't like smell, you're probably not gonna like this. But again, this is what it's looking like. Like I said earlier, my skin is behaving today, so it's not as bad as it usually is. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna get a little bit more, and I'm gonna just put some right here to see if I can maybe get these blemishes a little bit more covered up. So just right here. Covered them just a little bit more, but not as much. So yeah, I would definitely say this is a medium coverage foundation, but to me this doesn't look glowy. So if you were afraid of the name, because it does say what I think it's radiance, yeah, natural radiance, I do agree that it is natural looking, but it isn't glowy or anything like that. So if you have oily skin, I think you might like this. So like I said, so far so good. I'm back, foundation is on. I do want to show you, I still have a little bit of foundation left over on my finger, so one pump is plenty for the whole skin. I think I'm really liking the way this foundation is looking on my skin. I actually like it better than I thought I was. But yeah, this is what it looks like. That is really pretty, you guys. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and move on to concealer, which this is the part where I'm a little worried about, because I do have two of the Revolution IRL Filter Finish Soft Matte Concealers. I have them in the shade C1 and C6. If you guys have been watching my videos, hopefully you guys may have seen my worst of beauty, but I have the foundation in there because I did not like the foundation. So I'm hoping I like the concealer a little bit more. I will say, like the foundation, the concealers were hard to find a shade match for me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll swatch both of them again just to see which one may work for me better. I did swatch C6. This is the one I got first, but then I thought, ooh, this might be a little bit too dark, so I went back and got C1. But that is what the doe foot applicator looks like. And then let me go ahead and show you oh, that might work out actually. C6, I tell you, I do not like the lights at Ulta and Sephora. They are horrible. And then that is oh yeah, that is way too light. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll probably mix both of them just because I don't think neither of these two are like my perfect match, but if I mix them, I think I should be okay. But I'm only going to use a little bit. So let's start with C6, and then we'll put a little bit of C1 on top of it. I'll start with one side of my eye first. If you hear noise, it's really windy outside, so, and then my fiance is over here listening to his headphones and drawing. So. Put that in here. It doesn't look bad. So yeah, I think, let me see, I'll show you guys right now. What do you guys think? No, I'm gonna stay with C6 because I don't want to make this look too cakey, but we'll just stick to this. I think this should be okay for me. Yeah, a little bit goes a long way. And then this is what the eye looks like. Yeah, I am not liking this concealer. It's making my under eye right here in the corner look dry and kind of cakey, and it's not covering up. I could still see some darkness in the inner corner. I think you're going to be able to see that in the camera. Let me put, I'm afraid to do this, let me put a little bit more just to see what happens if we could build this product up. Let me see. Yeah, no, I'm not liking the way this looks, you guys. It looks very dry in here. Yeah, you could tell right there. See how it looks dry? And I have some darkness right there. I do not like that. So far, right off first impressions, this concealer is a fail for me. I'm just going to go ahead and finish putting this on my eye. Okay, concealer is on, and like I said, I don't like the concealer. But moving on, I do have cream bronzers I want to try out today. These are from Flower Beauty, and these are the low light liquid contours. I do have two shades. I have the light and the dark. I've been trying to look for the medium, but I can't find the medium anywhere, so I'm gonna swatch these two and then see what we're gonna do. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It does look like the liquid highlighters that they came out with last year, which you guys know I don't like those, but we will see. This is a dupe for the Charlotte, well, as far as packaging is concerned, this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't like the Charlotte Tilbury contour ones, but I do like their highlighter and like blushes, so we will see if I like this one a little bit more. And then it's coming out of the poof right there. So this is the light one. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. This and this do not look the same. For some reason on camera this looks way different. This looks more like a silver shiny, and this looks true bronze. So yeah, that actually might work for me. Oh, thank gosh. So I might not have to get the medium shade, but we'll go ahead and swatch the dark one to see if this is as dark as it looks. Oh yeah, this is pretty dark. So that's what that one looks like. Let me swatch it next to the, oh yeah, that is way too dark for me. So I'm not going to do the dark one. I'm just going to go ahead and stick to the light one. Okay, so like I said, this is what it looks like. And then you have to twist it to open it. Make sure you twist it to close it again. And then I'm going to take a little bit more out. And then we'll go ahead. I'll do one side with you guys, and then I'll do the other side off camera. I'm just going to do 3 dots like that up here. And then I go pretty crazy on my forehead because I like to really bronze the forehead. But I'm just going to do a couple dots like that. And then I'm also going to do my jaw right here. And then my nose. And then to blend it out, I'm not 100% sure what I want to use. I don't know if I want to use the sponge. Let's try a brush maybe. Let's see, where is a good, I don't want it to sit on my face for too long. We're just going to use the sponge, forget it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and we'll do the cheek first. Oh yeah, don't let this sit for too long because it looks like it was going to start to dry. Ooh, this dries really fast, you guys. So be very fast when you guys are using this product, but I don't like it. Oh no, did I make a mistake? Okay, what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do the other side with this. Oh yeah, it's picking up my foundation on my nose. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't like this from Flower Beauty at all. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to fix this. I'm going to put some foundation over this if I can, or just blend it out, and then I'll come back and we'll move on. Okay, I'm back. I was able to fix the contour. Yeah, you guys, it doesn't look bad on my forehead and like on my cheeks. It looks fine, but everywhere else, like underneath my chin, my nose, I would not put this. So this is like a 50-50. I did say I didn't like it, but like I said, I do like it on my forehead and on my cheeks, but I have other products that are not finicky. So yeah, so far, not my favorite. I do have this Revolution Bright Light Highlighter in Strobe Champagne. It just looks like this, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little afraid to use this. Again, this is like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe. It has the poof right there. Let's swatch it first on the back of the hand, and then we'll go from there because I don't want to ruin this makeup more. Like I said, it doesn't look too bad, but it's not my favorite. Okay, come on, product, come out. Okay, finally got the product out. Barely got the product out. That took forever. That is what the color looks like. Let's just try whatever we have on here. I'm just gonna do a little bit right here. And then quickly blend it out with the sponge. Okay, so this isn't bad, but I will say it's very subtle. Like you could barely see it, but then again, I was being very careful with it because I didn't want it to mess up my makeup. But let's see, maybe adding a little bit more just to see if we can get, yeah, hardly anything comes out of this applicator, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It really isn't. So that is what that looks like on camera. Like I said, it doesn't look bad. It's just subtle. So let me go ahead and put a little bit more everywhere else. So I'm back, and this is what the highlighter is looking like. Not bad, not bad. Is it my favorite? No, and it was very hard. Well, not hard, but it took a long time for the product to actually come out from the little sponge. But yeah, it's not 100% bad. So let's go ahead and move on to powder. Again, in this one you don't have to do nothing, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. I'm afraid that it's gonna make it messy, but I will let you guys know. All these products that I'm talking about in today's video, I will have a speed review on it, like my final thoughts on the products as I use it more, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, so moving on to powder, I do have this e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Puff. It just looks like this. I've heard so many people talk about puffs that I wanted to go ahead and get this one. I've heard a lot of hype around this one as well, so we're gonna go ahead and use that. And then I do have 3 powders. 2 of the powders I'm not sure if I want to use, that's why I have a third one. But the first one is from Milani. This is the Conceal Plus Perfect Blur Out Powder. It just looks like this. Supposedly it's translucent, but you can tell on the camera and in person this is very dark for being translucent, so I'm a little bit afraid to try this. If anything, I'll just try it like right here, and then if I need to like brighten up, I can brighten up with another powder. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just use a little bit of this just to see, and then if I need to, I'm not 100% sure if I want to use this one. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Hybrid Powder Foundation. I have it in the shade, what shade is this? 118. And then just in case if these do not work out, I did pull out this CoverGirl Clean Fresh Healthy Look Pressed Powder in Fair, which just looks like this. Let me open it real quick to show you guys. Yeah, it just looks like this. So if anything, we could brighten up with this one. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's try this one from Milani first. I'll put the one from Maybelline away for another video. But let's try this one. Let me take out the sponge and then open up the Milani one. I think I already opened it, just look at it, but oh yeah, and then it just comes like this, which I do like this type of like thing where it's sealed and then you just lift it up and then the product is in this mesh and then you could dump some in the cap. I do like this type of product. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to tap a little bit into the lid And then this is what the product looks like. Yeah, that looks very dark. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do, just to make sure there's no foundation like settling into my lines underneath, I'm just going to tap it out real quick. Actually, no, we said we were not going to do that, huh? Because we were, well, I was afraid, but yeah. I'll just go ahead and make sure it's all blended out, and then I'll get my puff, and then I'll get a little bit of this. I have very little on the what is it called? This thing, you know what I mean. Puff. So this actually smooth out right here in this area. What do we think? Actually, it didn't get dark like most people said it was. Should we try it underneath the eyes? Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put a little bit more on the cap, and then I'm going to put some under my eyes. I hope I don't regret this. Whoa, what the heck happened here? So I guess there was a seal on top of the powder that I didn't know. So just be careful. Oops, my bad. So I got too much on the lid, but I'm just going to, let's see, how do I want to do this? So I'm going to take some out from the cap, and then it's still too much. Yeah, that's better. I did not know that. And then again, I'm going to do my under eyes one more time, looking up. And then get this puff. No, it definitely got darker. So yeah, my face is looking darker than it was, and the smell is not my favorite. Oh man. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm actually going to use the Charlotte Tilbury one, the new one that I used in my previous video. I know it's not Drugstore, but I'm gonna see if I can brighten the center of my face. But yeah, so far I don't like this Milani powder. Like the way my skin is looking. So the powder I like everywhere except for underneath my eyes and my nose. Ooh, I can barely breathe. It's making the nose look so dry and patchy right now, and my under eyes, they're just looking very cakey, and I feel like that powder lifted the foundation right here, like in this section. But like I've said, I do have, this is like my problematic area. But everywhere else, it did go on smooth. So I would say if you're going to buy this, don't use it underneath your eyes. Just use it on the perimeters of your face. I do like the puff. I will use this some more. I am going to move on to bronzer. And I do have this CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed High Pigmented Bronzer. This is in the shade 420 Warmth. It does look darker on camera than in person, but I am going to be very careful putting this on. This isn't new, but it is new to me. So let me get a brush to put this on. Let me just use my regular Refer number 5 brush. Just looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and just use the other side where I haven't used the brush and just tap it. Oh yeah. Oh, I hope this does not look orange on me. And I'm gonna lightly put it into my skin. So that is what it's looking like. I'm gonna get a dual fiber brush and just kind of tap it so that way it doesn't look too pigmented. So I like the way it looks on my skin. I think I just need to get a different color. It is smooth, it is blendable, it's not lifting up any of my makeup underneath. So that is good to know. I'm just going to get the sponge that I was using and just go underneath here because I feel like I brought the bronzer just a little bit too far down, but that does not look bad. Okay, so this I do like so far, but I just got to get a different shade. This is just a little bit too dark for me. Okay, I'm back. I was able to fix what I did on my face a little bit better. My face is just, it just wants moisture right now. It's craving for some setting spray, but I'm going to hold off for the spray. But yeah, my face is feeling a little bit dry, I'm not going to lie. And I really think it's because of the powder. So just something to note. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to blush. I do have this one from Essence. This is the Pure Nude Baked blush. This is new in their collection. I have mine in the shade, what shade is this? 05 Pretty Peach, which I don't think is going to go with the eye look, but we'll go ahead and put a little bit of this on. I'm not sure if this has a sheen to it or if it's matte. The way I'm looking at it, it does look like it's matte, but we will see when I put it on. Okay, so blush is on and I don't mind it. It looks pretty nice. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to highlighter. This isn't new, but it is new to me. I did have it in my makeup to play with drawer. So this is from Physicians Formula and it's the Let's Toast highlighter. It just looks like this. If I could find it, I will link it. Everything that I'm using in today's video, I will link in the description box. So just look there if you are interested in anything. But yeah, I'm going to try this one. And then let me get these brushes out of the way. I'm going to use my favorite highlighter brush. This is the Sigma F03 brush. It's just a flat highlighter brush. And then real quick, I'm going to clean this off because I know I have some product on here. This is very, very powdery. Almost too powdery. So I'm going to be very careful with it. And then let's do this side. I'm even going to do that. Ooh, this is pretty. I like this. Look at that. That is nice. It doesn't emphasize my texture on my skin. And then if you just blend it. Okay, nice. I like that. Okay, so I'm not gonna get no more product. I'm gonna just, whatever's left on the brush, just put it on my nose, my Cupid's bow. Ooh, that is nice. I like that. Okay, let's do brows real quick and then we'll move on to eyes. For brows, I do have this NYX Tinted Instant Brow Styler. Just looks like this. I do have it in the shade dark brown. Now, they did come out with a clear one last year and I did not like it. And I did say if they came out with like a tinted one, I might enjoy it more. So we are going to try this one out today. Oh, this is hard to open. I'm just gonna rip the box. Now, don't pay too close attention to my eyebrows because I need to get them done so freaking bad. Where's my spoolie? I just had it earlier. I think I put it away. But yeah, I need to get these bad boys done. But we're just gonna comb them out real quick. I'll do one side with you again. This is what it looks like. Now this looks, why is it looking so light on camera? Let me see. I don't know. Oh, that's more true to color. It's more darker. But yeah, that looks like ashy brown. I don't know. It looks weird on camera, but it's not like that in person. And then it does look like the original one. It just has a tint, obviously. So we'll go ahead and just put these through my brows. Now, this product is probably not going to work the best for me right now. Just because, like I said, I do need to get my eyebrows done. But we'll go ahead and try it. Okay, so I will say it doesn't have a lot of tint. My eyebrows still look the same. Like, it doesn't look like I put any, you could tell, like, hardly anything is coming out from the applicator, and I'm really like pushing it in. So I still don't like this product, and it's making my eyebrows feel wet. Yeah. Oh no. I could see a little bit of tint when I touch my eyebrows, but I feel like I don't have anything on. So for today, ooh, I almost lost my brush. For today, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'll keep an eye out on it to see what happens, but so far, based off of first impressions, it's still not my favorite. Because my face is just, it wants moisture so bad. I'm going to spray my face with this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Long Wear Setting Spray up to 12 hour plus. It just looks like this. This is new to me. I'm not sure if this is new, like within the Hard Candy collection, but it is new to me. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with this. Oof. Wait, let me get this going. There you go. This has a fragrance to it, so if you don't like fragrances in your product, you're not gonna like this. It's a little bit almost borderline too much of a smell, but my face is feeling so much better with this. So I think this powder just made my day like not good with my makeup, but so far my makeup is looking better. Now I'm feeling better with it. But yeah, so before we move on to eyes, I just have mascara, and then I have an eyeliner that I want to try out, and then of course eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and just put something on my lips. I'm not gonna put like an actual lipstick on, just because the eyes are gonna be very colorful. So I do have these Clean Fresh Yummy glosses from CoverGirl. I do have 3. I have them in the shade 500 Havana Good Time, 100 Let's Get Physical, and then 650 Coconut About You. Coconuts About You. So this is what the colors look like. I think I want to do, let's do this one. This is in the shade, what shade is this? 650 Coconuts About You. Just looks like this. I'm pretty sure all of these are clear, but I just want to go ahead and just throw this on. This does look like the ones from Dior, like the texture of it. So I'm pretty excited. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, that feels good on my lips. It feels just like the Dior ones. It does have a smell, but not a bad smell. But it's doing that thing. You see it right there? Yeah. I don't like that. Did I put too much maybe? Maybe a little bit of this goes a long way. Let's see. I'm just going to spread it with my fingers a little bit. Or do that. It's not doing it as much as it was earlier, so that's just something to keep in mind with. But I mean, it's not awful. I've seen worse, but not bad. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I do want to play with this eyeshadow palette from ColourPop. This is the Winx Club Just Like Magic Pressed Powder eyeshadow palette. Just looks like this. I have no idea what this is. Supposedly this came out like in 2004, which that's like, I was born before that, but I've never heard of it. So I'm a little bit surprised, and I don't know how I don't know of this, but we are going to play with this one today. Again, this is what the packaging looks like, the actual eyeshadow palette, and then this is what the back looks like. And then let me go ahead and show you the colors. So this is what it looks like. Really pretty. I think since I'm wearing purple, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to maybe do some pinks, purple, maybe add some green. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I could do, but I do want to swatch this color right here, which is called Pure Magic, because ooh, that is a super shock. That feels good on. That is pretty. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, yeah, that's like a bluish purple maybe. That is pretty. Let's swatch a couple more. Let's swatch Rising Tide, which is let me get it. Rising Tide, which is this one right here, and then this shade right here, which is called Sonic Boom. So Rising Tide. Ooh, these feel good, you guys. And then Sonic Boom. Oh yeah, those are pretty. This one right here I like. That one is the Rising Tide one. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you. Oh, that looks like it's a pressed glitter though. Oh man. This one I like a little bit more. That's more, but those are pretty colors. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna create a eye look with you guys. I'm gonna speed this process up just because it's nothing new, and yeah, I just want to kind of not have this video super long, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Okay guys, I am back. This is what the finished look is looking like now. I think I told you something totally different compared to what I actually did on my eyes, so I'm sorry for that. I did try to do other colors, but it just was not turning out good, so I switched up my eye color. I was gonna put false lashes and an eyeliner, but it's already like almost midnight. I don't even know what time it is, but yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna take this makeup off right after this video anyway, so not even bothering with the eyeliner or the eyelashes. I'll try that in another video another time. But let's talk about this eyeshadow palette from the Winx Club. It's not my favorite, you guys. So this color right here is a super shock shadow. Yeah, super shock formula. That's what I wanted to say. But some of these, like this one and this one, I think, no, mainly this one and this one, I think. Some of these are like a pressed glitter formula, and I don't like that at all. So I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna have to play with this some more, but so far it's really not my favorite. I do like the way the look came out. I kind of did like a halo style look, but yeah, stay tuned. I am gonna be doing like speed reviews and all the products that I talked about in today's video, but so far, based off of first impressions, it's not my favorite. I did go ahead and I put on this pink eyeliner from NYX. This is the Epic Wear Line Stick in the shade Pink Spirit. I put it on the lower lash line, and then I did go ahead and I put a black on top. I just used the Makeup Forever. I just grabbed whatever I could. I will tell you the mascara I put on, but I'll save that for the last because I really love this mascara. Let me get in closer. I'm gonna like look up so you guys can see. I have no false lashes on, but this is what the makeup is looking like. Let's go ahead and recap of the products that I tried in today's video. Like I said, the eyeshadow palette so far, off of first impressions, it's not my favorite. The Flower Beauty liquid contour, this is definitely not my favorite. I just liked it on my forehead and a little bit on my cheeks, but not as much. But yeah, I just have other contours, bronzers that I like more than this. The concealers I do not like. They didn't give me the coverage that I wanted, and I felt like if I built more it was just gonna look cakey, so these were a pass. The NYX brow glue is not my favorite. I noticed after I had put it on, it was making my brows like hard, and I even asked my fiance to like go like this, and he was like, yeah, they feel hard. And even right now, even though it's been a couple hours since I've had, well, more than a couple hours, but they still feel a little bit hard. Not as hard as they did earlier, but yeah, I just didn't like this. And I don't think there's enough pigment in the product. Like, yeah, when I'm looking at it like this, I see the white still, so I just feel like there's not enough tint. Yeah, my eyebrows still look sparse right here in the front. So yeah, this was a pass for me. The Milani powder, I just liked it like literally right here in my pore zone. Everywhere else I didn't like, and I don't like how this made my face darker, like the foundation got darker. I did have to go in with a brightening powder, and that kind of messed it up too. So I'm not a fan of this whatsoever. And then some of the products that were just okay for me, the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss, it was fine. It's not doing what it was doing earlier, where it was like gooping up. So I think just be careful of how much you put on, and just if you put too much, just use your finger and blend it out, and then you should be okay. But yeah, it's a little bit goopy, but not bad. It wasn't, you know, like I said, bad. Then this Revolution Bright Light Highlighter, it was fine. It was okay. It didn't lift up my foundation after, you know, I tapped it in. But yeah, it looks fine. It's not as bright as I would like it to be, but yeah, it's just fine. And then the Essence blush, it's fine, but now that I'm looking more at my skin, I kind of feel like it blended away already. Yes, it's been quite a few hours already, but still, I have other blushes that stay on a little bit longer, so I'm going to have to try to test this out some more to see. And then the Physicians Formula highlighter, it's fine. It is very powdery, so just be careful. But yeah, it still left me a nice glow. Oh, and that's another thing about the eyeshadow palette. This is very powdery, so just keep that in mind. And I recommend doing your eyes before you do your base, because you're going to get the colors everywhere. That was one of the things that I was having issues with, was color was falling out everywhere. So again, just keep that in mind. Now let's move on to the products that I really did like. This CoverGirl True Blend High Pigment Bronzer, I really did like. I just have to get a different shade. I have to go down a shade. This is a little bit too dark for my skin, but it wasn't bad. I was able to blend it, and yeah, it does look nice on my skin. And then the Hard Candy Setting Spray, I do like it so far. What time is it? Let me check. It is 12:41 a.m. as I'm filming this part of my video. I think I started around 5 maybe, so yeah, so 5, almost 6 hours, and my makeup still does look really good. I really do like this. I'm gonna use it some more. I just feel like this is not a big bottle, but that's fine. Then the e.l.f. primer, I did like it. It did make my makeup stay on pretty nicely, and the makeup grip to my face good. So far so good with this. And then the foundation, the Juvia's Place foundation. Let me try to put this on right, the cap. I did like. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do. Trying to find my mirror. This does say it's a radiant foundation, but to be honest, I don't see the radiance. It's more of a natural looking foundation on my skin anyway. But yeah, it's nice. I think if you have oily skin, I don't think you're gonna mind using this. So like I said, I really did enjoy it, and it's not radiant in my opinion, but I still enjoyed it. Now you guys, let's talk about the star of the show today. Even though I didn't really talk about it, I put it on off camera, I'm still going to give this mascara the praises. Look at my eyelashes. I have no false lashes like I mentioned. Can you guys guess what mascara it is? It is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. It just looks like this. You guys, this makes my eyelashes so long, so voluminous. Like, this is probably my new favorite mascara. High-end and Drugstore. This is a really good mascara. I had no problems with it. Let me show you the wand. This is what the wand looks like. It's kind of flat in the middle, and then the lines, well, the bristles are at the ends, but yeah, that's what it looks like. I just lift up and go like that. And then I did put 2 coats on my eyelashes, but yes, you guys, I don't know if I want to get into this, but there was some talk about a video that was surfacing on TikTok about a certain influencer where they were accusing her of having false lashes on when she was talking about this mascara. At first, it made me question her, like, is she wearing false lashes? But now that I've tried the mascara for myself with no false lashes, like, you could tell these are my lashes, I think she might have not been lying. I don't know. I'm, like I said, I'm just like, oh, was she, wasn't she? Like, they look really good on her, but I don't know, you guys. I really did enjoy this mascara, so I don't know. We'll just, I don't know what to say about that, but for me, speaking for myself, I really do like this mascara, and this was the star of the show. I cannot wait to use this some more. And yeah, if you're looking for a mascara and you don't want to, you know, wear false lashes, but you want the effect, I highly recommend picking this one up. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye!